We're back! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, another airsoft video. I hope you're all doing well, staying healthy, all that good stuff with this weird time that we're in right now. But what do you say we do another airsoft video? So today we're going to be talking about high caps, mid caps, and low caps. I don't have any low caps, I don't think, right now. Yeah, we're going to be talking about all the caps and kind of breaking them down. What is the best mag choice for you? This is going to be a video that's a little harder to keep unbiased because I am a mid-cap user. I only use mid-caps. I started with high caps though, so I've had a lot of experience with high caps, and I've moved to mid-caps. And a lot of you guys are asking, why do you run mid-caps? Why do people prefer them? And I'm going to break that down in this video, so stay tuned for that. Obviously the differences between the capacity of magazines are high caps carry around 300 rounds. The main thing with a high cap is the winder on the bottom. So basically you have like a BB reservoir and then a spring chamber that when you wind, it pushes those BBs up into the spring chamber, and then you've got maybe 15, 20 rounds, maybe a bit more than that, maybe 30 rounds preloaded, ready to go, and then you've got a reservoir of BBs. Now one nice thing about high caps is they are super easy to reload. In terms of just loading BBs. I can't get this one open right now. Some of them are really stiff. There we go. So yeah, you can literally just like pour BBs in, and that's a lot easier. When we move over to something like a mid cap, this is like a 120. This is a 120 round mid cap, and you just get 120 rounds straight. And what I mean by that is there's no winder, nothing. Like you load it, you're ready to go, 120 rounds. Some mid-caps now, the EPM ones by PTS, are now up to 250 rounds, which is crazy. I gotta get my hands on those because that sounds fantastic. But yeah, that's the main benefit with a mid-cap, is just whenever you pull the trigger, it's ready to go. I find always with high caps, I'm always fighting with it. You go to pop around a corner, you go to take a shot, you take 3 shots, and then you realize you didn't wind your mag. Or you're just constantly winding it all day because you're paranoid and you're like, oh man, I gotta keep winding my mag, which is fine. I think there's definitely a time and a place for high caps. I think pretty well everyone in the airsoft world started out with high caps. I'd say really the only benefit though to a high cap is the mag capacity. A lot of people are like, well, high caps hold more ammo, so therefore they're better. You don't have to have as many mags on you. And if you just buy 3 mid-caps, then you've got plenty of ammo for every single game. Another big complaint that people have with high caps is obviously the winding, but that can get really tiresome on your fingers, especially if you're not wearing gloves. I mean, it's nothing for 1 or 2 games, but when you're winding all day, I mean, it rips your fingers to shreds. So that's another thing to consider, another thing that I'm not the biggest fan of. But really, kind of, yeah, I think the biggest thing is the winding with high caps, and me personally, I just want a reliable amount of BBs. When I come around the corner, I want to know that I've got BBs loaded in my mag. Now sometimes, yes, of course, you may just be empty, your mag just might be empty. But it's a lot more uncommon with mid caps. Also another thing too is just holding down angles. If you're just holding down an angle and just keeping firing, eventually you're gonna have to wind that mag with a high cap. And yes, you could run out of ammo with a mid cap, but I actually think you can, if you practice reloading a lot, you can reload faster than you can fully wind a high cap, no problem. You're thinking, well, that's not true because you just do 1 wind, but if you are completely drained at a BBs, you come around a corner, you shoot a couple shots, and then you find out you're completely drained, and then you start winding. 1 wind doesn't get BBs right up into the chamber. It only puts them to about here. So you got to keep winding about 5 or 6 times to actually get them up to the top and be able to use them to actually shoot, because there's just not enough pressure there. So I think the time to realize, come back around the corner, start winding 5 or 6 times, and come back around the corner, that person's already pushed up and they're right on top of you, especially indoor. With a mid cap, I can quickly realize I'm out of ammo, come around the corner, do a quick reload, come back around the corner, and I'm right back on target. The guy's running down the hallway, and you just light him up. So I think I've kind of explained why I think mid caps are personally better, why I use them. But that's not to knock high cap users at all. I think if you're outdoors, you're a more beginner player, high caps are totally fine. I just think for indoor, kind of speedy style gameplay, I just don't think they're quite right. But if you just like having a lot of ammo on you, you don't want to carry 3 mags, if you just bought your very first gun and 1 mag is all you have, a high cap is a great option. Still keeps you out there airsofting, you know, you're still shooting babies, you're still having a good time, and at the end of the day, who cares? At the end of the day, who really cares? It's just a mag. That's it for today, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Hit that subscribe button, and I just appreciate you guys' support so much. We'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.